August 2nd, 2023, Coralville Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. Can I have roll call, please?
Friedhoff.
Here.
Holderness.
Here.
Sitzman.
Here.
Aaron's.
Here.
Taylor.
Here.
Winman.
Here. Okay. Consider approval of tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Moved by Friedhoff,
Second.
second by Aaron's. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Now consider approval of June 7, 2023 minutes.
So moved.
Moved by Aaron's,
Second.
second by Holderness. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next item is a public hearing request by West Coralville Investment, LLC, to recommend rezoning from C-2 Arterial Commercial District to the PUD-2 Industrial Plan Unit Development 2 District, a PUD-B Site Plan, a preliminary plat, and a final plat for Altmaier Acres, Lot 1. Does anybody wish to address the commission on this matter?
Is this the right moment for me to, okay. Lacey Stutzman with MMS Consultants on behalf of Coralville West Land Investment. This has been a pleasure to work with city staff on. I presume Dave's gonna give you a little bit more about it, but I'm here to answer any questions if you do have any.
Hey, thank you. We'll close the public hearing and consider recommending approval of rezoning from C-2 Arterial Commercial Development District to IPD2 Industrial Plan Unit Development 2 District.
So moved.
Moved by Aaron's,
Second.
second by Taylor. Hey, Dave, do you have for us on this?
Thank you, Ron. The immediate area surrounding this property is generally commercial businesses, hotels, restaurants, and immediately west of this is the Altmaier Family Park. This project will allow for a 79,000 square foot industrial building. The site is 11.14 acres. 33,000 square feet of the building will be dedicated to office space and uses, and the remaining space will be used for light assembly, fabrication, and distribution. And the building's predominantly texture precast panels and glass. Part of the development agreement for this project was the site and building design conform with the West Land Use Area design guidelines for the site and industrial buildings. Staff has been working with the applicants for some time on this project and finds that the proposed plan before the commission this evening conforms with all relevant industrial building and site design requirements in the West Land Use Area Master Plan, and the proposed zoning can be considered consistent with the industrial land use designation in the Coralville Community Plan. And you may recall that was a request reviewed by the commission last month and recently approved by City Council. So the applicant just requests the commission recommend approval of the application to rezone from the C-2 Arterial Commercial District to the IPUD2 Industrial Plan Unit Development 2 District, as well as the PUD-B Site Plan preliminary and final plat. Thank you.
Any questions or discussion from the commission?
I got a question for Dave. What is the land use and the zoning of the ground between this property and the railroad or the highway?
Everything north of Acorn Drive is still commercial.
Still.
So we're still going to maintain that commercial presence on the south side of Highway 6.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Any other questions or discussion? Not, we will vote on the approval of the rezoning. Have a roll call, please.
Friedhoff.
Aye.
Holderness.
Aye.
Sitzman.
Aye.
Aaron's.
Aye.
Taylor.
Aye.
Winman.
Aye. Okay, motion carries all aye. Next, we will consider recommending approval of the PUD-B Site Plan.
So moved.
Moved by Aaron's,
Second.
second by Holderness. Dave, is there anything we need to look in the site plan?
No, just reiterate, staff's reviewed it, finds that the site design conforms with the requirements of the city.
Okay, any question or discussion on the approval of the site plan? Okay, we will move to vote then. Can I have a roll call on the approval of the site plan, please?
Aaron's.
Aye.
Taylor.
Aye.
Friedhoff.
Aye.
Holderness.
Aye.
Sitzman.
Aye.
Winman.
Aye. Okay. We'll now consider recommending approval of the preliminary plat.
So moved.
Moved by Holderness,
Second.
second by Friedhoff. Question or discussion on the preliminary plat? Anything we need to look at on this one?
No.
Okay. If There's no further discussion. We will vote on approval of the preliminary plat. Roll call, please.
Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Sitzman. Aye. Aaron's,
Aye.
Taylor. Aye. Winman.
Aye. Okay. Finally, we'll consider recommending approval of the final plat.
So moved.
Moved by Friedoff,
Seconded.
second by Aaron's. Any question, discussion on the approval of final plat? Okay, we'll move to vote. Can I have a roll call on the final plat, please?
Sitzman. Aye. Aaron's,
Aye.
Taylor. Aye. Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Winman.
Aye, motion carries, all ayes. Okay, item 6 is a public hearing request by BKB Management Shree, say Ram LLC to recommend rezoning from C-2 Arterial Commercial District to PUD-2 Commercial Plan Unit Development 2 District and a PUD-B Site Plan for Jacobs Clear Creek 3rd Division Lot 2. Anyone wish to speak to the commission on this submittal?
Thank you. John Marner with MMS Consultants representing the applicant. This proposal's for a hotel on the southeast corner of James Avenue and Coral Ridge Avenue. I'm sorry, James Street and Coral Ridge Avenue. We worked quite a bit with staff in the early stages on the exterior of the building, the materials. The architect worked quite extensively with Dave and with staff. We worked quite a bit with staff as well on some options for the southeast and east side of the property, how to address that existing drainage corridor coming out of the box culvert, and some different options there. I think Dave probably will allude to that during his presentation. And I'm available for any questions if you have any.
Thank you. Okay, we'll consider recommending approval of rezoning from C-2 Arterial Commercial District to PUD-2 Commercial Plan Unit Development 2 District.
So moved.
Moved by Taylor,
Second.
second by Holderness. Dave, discussion?
Yes, this rezoning and site plan will allow for a 12,000 square foot hotel on 2.43 acres. The project is a PUD, and the development agreement for this site will require that the building and site design conform with the requirements in the West Land Use Area Master Plan. There's going to be 112 rooms in this hotel. It'll be 4 stories and is predominantly brick and stone veneer, engineered wood siding and glass. Staff has reviewed the project and also finds that the site and building design conform with the relevant regional commercial design requirements in the West Land Use Area Master Plan, and the proposed rezoning can be considered consistent with the regional commercial land use designation in the Coralville Community Plan. As John had mentioned previously, about 3/10 of an acre in the southeast corner of the site is being deeded to the city of Coralville. That is going to allow the city better access to the creek for maintenance and management of that creek. And in return, I do believe this is a fee in lieu on the stormwater management component. So it's a win for the city in terms of gaining access to the creek and being able to better manage that.
Is there any update on the future extension of Coral Ridge Avenue to the south?
You know, there really aren't any concrete timeframes. The alignment really hasn't changed all that much. So unfortunately, a lot of that is going to be dependent on funding.
Any further question or discussion on the rezoning? Okay, call for roll call vote on the rezoning.
Sitzman. Aye. Aaron's,
Aye.
Taylor. Aye. Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Winman.
Aye. Okay, now we'll consider recommending approval of the PUD-B Site Plan.
So moved.
Moved by Aaron's,
Second.
second by Taylor. Anything, Dave, on the site plan?
Nothing further to add.
Okay. Any questions or discussion on this? Okay, then we will move to can I roll call on the approval of the site plan, please?
Friedoff,
Aye.
Holderness,
Aye.
Sitzman. Aye. Aaron's,
Aye.
Taylor. Aye. Winman.
Aye. Okay. Item 7 is report on projects under review.
Yes, I just wanted to note in this same area for next month, we're going to be looking at a preliminary plat and a final plat for Jacobs Clear Creek 8th Edition. And we are just platting a lot, cleaning up a corner along Lois Lane. See if I can pull that up. So you can kind of see where the previous preliminary plat and final plat for this left a oddly shaped remnant. We're platting Lot 1, which will be Jacobs Clear Creek 5th edition. I'm sorry. And John, was there anything else on that? The preliminary plat?
It's 8th, you were right. It's a re-subdivision of Jacobs Clear Creek 5th.
5th edition,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is it. So we're just creating really a buildable lot.
This will be another commercial lot.
It'll be another commercial lot, correct. Immediately west of this project is the Altmaier Acres, which we reviewed today. Immediately south, or not immediately, but southeast of this is the Wood Springs Hotel.
And so, what Ron was discussing earlier, if they bring Coral Ridge through, is that going straight south, or will that curve back towards Camp Cardinal Road eventually?
That will go straight south, wrap around the east corner of the quarry, thank you. And that will align with Hertz Road down
Oh,
to
okay.
Melrose.
And I see that the new Clear Creek School is well under construction out there, and got some walls up.
It is, yes.
I haven't been out that way.
Yeah, you can see it from the road, you can see the building.
They have a pretty aggressive schedule,
Yeah.
so I think they wanted to be open next school year.
Will the residential construction be moving quickly like that too out there? I think we approved some townhomes out there.
Immediately south of that, yes, there's townhomes. I don't know whether we have any building permits yet on that or not. I'd have to check into that, but I don't know if anybody's on a more aggressive schedule than CCA at this point, that school.
And the hotel we approved previously out on the west end off Highway 6, is that going to be starting soon, do you know?
Still no word on that.
That's the one by Harley?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
just west of Hawkeye Early.
Any other discussion?
And we got the DOT moved over to Coralville, just north
Yeah.
of Tyson's there, so. Getting all the goodies on this side of town.
Gonna have the retired city employees drive a shuttle bus to get people out there.
I've heard on another note that on August 25th, I believe it is, there'll be a ribbon cutting for the interchange, the 8380 intercane. So that will be,
The trail is open, I will
Trail
report
is
that,
open,
that is
yes.
nice.
I hear it's not done, but I hear it's open, so.
You can ride on it.
Okay, consider a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Moved by Otis.
Second.
All in favor? We are adjourned.